They're here. Did you hear that? Moda's having things on special. We'll have those next week. Yes, we're keeping it quiet. Yes, but we got deals today.
I know.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, like I
We
say.
have a little bit of everything.
A little
You guys
bit of
are gonna
everything.
love the show.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot at only $7.88.
I know.
A lot.
I know.
So you are going to love that. So we were just talking about you, Ruth Ann. But because I got my credit card was charged by In the Beginning, you know, that beautiful fabric line, but it wasn't that fabric line. It was a different one. Maybe it's one that she could do kaleidoscope with.
I think she can. I looked at it and it looks like
they
it's...
kaleidoscope everything. In the Beginning does. But
Yeah.
they probably won't be here by tomorrow. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, that fabric up in there, it's gorgeous. I
Yeah.
like it better than what...
Yeah, you do.
I
You
do,
like
'cause
pastel.
I do.
like more color.
I do.
Yeah, I like a lot of color. She likes pastel. Would you ever figure that? Because look at her hair. You would think she likes color, right?
Just on my head.
Yeah, yes. So lots of people here. So if you're new here, this is the show to watch if you're missing Joann Fabrics, right? Because
Absolutely.
our prices, right, are lower than Joann Fabrics.
Yep, for better fabric.
Better fabric. Like I always said, any fabric that I ever bought from Joann's, you washed it once and it looked worn out,
Well,
right?
I heard that what manufacturers, when they get to the end of what they call the gray goods, that they put the good stuff on, they give what's left over to Joann and those guys to run their prints on. So you're getting basically the garbage at the end of
You got
their
that?
runs.
So no wonder. You
Yep.
know, that's it. They didn't ever go for quality, did
No,
they?
no.
No. And so they lost.
And-
they lost all the quilters. They probably had people working in jobs that didn't even sew, right?
Personally, I've never bought from Joann's because if you touch them, it's
Yeah.
thin. It just,
Right.
It's
And,
not stuff
well,
that'll hold up.
We learned, we had Fox Chapel High School, their science class was doing a thing on fabrics and how to determine what was cotton, what was linen, what was polyester.
Right.
And they sent the students in to buy a 1/4 yard of silk, cotton,
Satin
whatever, nothing, very little polyester and wool. There was no wool. I said, I can't find a piece of wool here. So they couldn't do their project. They couldn't do their science experiment. And it really is like, wow, they have no wool.
Yep.
They had no linen. They had no linen. It was all polyester.
Yep.
Yeah, so they lost. They said, I have no sound. Anybody else have sound?
You should be good.
Yeah.
Just go out and come back.
So you said go out and come in again.
Yeah.
So if you're new here and you're on Facebook, you're going to need to register. And you're going to want to do that right away because these fabrics always go really fast. Although, I was kind of surprised after last week, there was still some left at $7.88. So I'll have to go over with like Tommy and Kate and because there's a lot of fabric listed on our site that's sold out. And I got to get rid of those, don't I? So, but anyhow, so if you're new here, you need to register. So just go down to the comment bar on Facebook and type in the word register, then press enter. And a new screen will come up, and I just want you to put in 4 things. First name, last name, email address, and your phone number. And that is all the system needs to remember you, but then you're going to advance to the next screen. So don't worry about putting your credit card in. You can do all that later, but advance to the next screen, and you're going to need to set up a username and password. And but don't think on that very long. Use the same old, do it fast, because these fabrics go fast. They do. They're all top quality fabrics. We'll let you know the manufacturer of each one, but I'm seeing Benartex, Wilmington, Timeless Treasures. I'm seeing all
A
the
nice mix.
yeah,
Very
real
nice
nice.
mix.
Yeah.
Don't forget that shipping is $8.
Yeah.
If you spend under $75, if you spend over $75, it's free.
Yeah.
And do we have a % back today?
Yeah, well, we're still got the 10%, right, Kate?
Uh-oh.
I'm keeping it
They
there.
didn't flip that switch yet.
No, because they buy more. So I don't want to ever flick, but somebody's
I
going to
know.
make me flip the switch. They're going to say, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
so what it is it's like a loyalty program. 10% of what you buy will be put back into your account to spend later. That's how a lot of people are paying for their fall event.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, and we still have space at the fall event, believe it or not. I mean, we announced it how long ago? Like 3 days ago? And we already have.
I was shocked at how many people signed up.
I know. I think like 140 signed up.
Yeah, and we have some new people, but a lot of repeats.
Yeah.
So that gives you an idea. If people are willing to come back again and again, they love it.
Because the projects were really good. People couldn't believe they made the 4 projects.
I know.
In 2 days.
I know.
But that's what they wanted, you know?
Yep.
And we have the best teachers, the best assistants, don't we? How'd we do this? We just did it. We did it. We got the best. So.
I think because we get in that environment where everybody's sewing and we're all doing the same thing, that it's just fun.
Fun, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and we help you through it.
Right.
Like, people are afraid. Like, I remember in last year's fall event, we had a couple girls that had never sewn before.
Right.
And they were nervous.
Yeah.
But they couldn't believe how good their project looked. So, yeah, so we're doing it again.
Yep. We're there to help anybody that's a newbie.
I'm thinking that eventually it'll grow to one in the spring, one in the fall, and one in the summer.
Okay.
None in the winter.
Oh, yeah.
Because if we get snowed in,
the weather's too unpredictable.
Yeah. Yep, that's how Pittsburgh
And it's been
is.
cold here. I was telling Joni, I haven't even planted flowers.
No,
and
I
they've
haven't.
usually been in the ground for 2 or 3 weeks by now. Because it's so cold at night.
Yeah, so this week it's supposed to go into the 80s.
I know.
Yeah,
Yep.
I haven't bought any flowers. I have to get some. Because every year I say I'm going to plant flowers and I just never get around to it.
Past you.
And then all of a sudden the weeds are growing and I give up. I give up. So... Yes, coming up again from Alabama. That's wonderful. All right, so we are starting with Wander Lane. Wander Lane is wonderful. It is from Benertex. It's designed by Nancy Halverson. And look at the price I have on it. Like, I'm thinking we should lay out all the different ones so they can see, because you color coordinated them, right?
Kind of,
So, because there's so many.
And
so
don't forget, we still have the Wander Lane series available, but these are great stash builders. I mean, if you want a red, I have to.
Uh-oh, water. Go find water. So here is another one. See, she isn't used to that. We got to keep her. You know what? Wait, right? I see talk show hosts are always drink, and it's like you don't realize that you talk and your voice gets dry. Look at this. So she's color coordinated, and the prints, and so I wanted to show them. Like we'll go with this line of red, and then we'll go with green next, so they can see. But this one is called Primrose Path. This one was really, really popular. So we just love her things. It's Nancy Halverson. She writes the books. Oh, I have her Halloween book, but this is one of the books. So we carry them all, the Art to Heart books, and we also, Tommy digitized every single one. This one is like the cutest,
that's my favorite.
Yeah.
That and the Christmas one.
Yeah, so really cute. So her things, so this, she uses these fabrics in all of her Wander Lane designs.
Series, yep.
Yeah, it was a block of the month, or let's say a huge project of the month. Look at all these projects.
Yep.
And then they all went together to make this quilt. You made the quilt.
Did.
Yeah.
I should bring it in sometime and we could show it on the show to see what, everything all together.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Carol does unbelievable work. She's Tommy's favorite sewer.
Shh.
Yeah.
No,
and you know what? There was a time.
Uh-oh, Kathy's upset.
Yeah. There was a time when Tommy asked somebody else to sew, and you were like offended. And it's like, no, he feels like he calls on you too much to do his sewing.
No, he doesn't.
But he doesn't. So I'll tell him.
At the event, I wanted to sew so bad. And I did have the opportunity I think it was the last day of the show, and somebody was having problems, and I said, oh, move over, I'll sew.
Yes, yes.
I wanted
Kate
to sew
sewed,
so
right?
bad.
Yeah, you made
Did
the
you?
pillow.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
So okay.
But don't forget, these are staples. You
Yes.
don't, you know, these are great stash builders.
Mm-hmm.
You
Like,
know,
look at this one.
Yep.
So this one is
crisscross.
Oh, I should remember these. all.
crisscross.
Crisscross. Okay. Crisscross brick. Is that what it is? It says B dot 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 where we're looking.
Yeah, we're only seeing part
but
of
see, perfect red with this.
Yes.
And then
This is dewdrops.
yeah, dewdrops brick. Is that it? Okay. And see that deeper red is in here. The deeper red and the lighter red.
Yep.
And then the pink is in here too.
Yep.
So
This is Whisper Weave, and it's the salmon shade, but I love it with this.
and I would never call that salmon, would
Yeah.
you? No.
Salmon to me would be a lighter pink.
Yeah.
But they
I
don't
think-
put us in charge of
No,
calling.
they don't. They probably should. Yeah. So Whisper Weave salmon and see, I don't think they're ever going to take Whisper Weave out of the line
I
because
don't
it's a
either.
really nice basic.
It is.
But I do think maybe they're on their last run of this, but it was a good run.
Yes.
It really was. We did really
I'm
well with it.
gonna miss it. I'm gonna have to stock up for put it in the stash.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, we didn't show that one.
Move that.
Posy salmon, same thing. These
Yes.
look at how perfect these reds go with it. And you know, another one that would go with this is the blues. But
Or the greens.
She did a selection and made everything coordinate so you could see how the colors go together. And then next week we'll probably do a more. Because
Yes.
there was, I think, 32 of the Wander Lanes,
A
right?
lot,
There was a lot. There was
Yeah.
a lot. And we have them all. I was
Yeah.
stashing them because at one point we couldn't get them. Yeah, and that was slowing everything down.
Yep.
Okay, so you got
So
now
we hoarded them.
yes, we did. We hoarded them.
Yep.
They're
Which was
in the attic.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. And now we had customers in today, Carol, asking for Christmas. Have you gotten Christmas
You
in yet?
told me that.
Yeah. So I have a feeling other stores are putting it out already.
Are you
'Cause
guys
they're-
interested in seeing Christmas prints now?
Yeah, let us
Wait
know.
a couple of weeks now. Get
Yeah.
a jump on it. You know.
Maybe we can put it in the store. You
Yeah.
know, so they can those that come to the store.
Yeah.
Yeah. Janet says she feels like she's
She's
stealing.
stealing it.
It is. But we're
You
glad.
are. We're giving it away.
We're giving it away.
Yep.
We're pretty much giving
You're
it
not
away.
stealing it. We're giving it away.
Yeah, but that's all right. You know, this gives us the money to get new lines in.
Right.
And rather than it sitting on a shelf, and that's what people's complaint is. They go into some stores and that the tops of the bolts are gray.
I know.
Right?
I know.
Because they've had it on and we don't want that
Yep.
because we've heard that so much.
Everybody's saying not yes. Well, it's a kind of mixed.
Not
yes,
yet.
not yet.
Yeah.
Ha ha.
So, so we don't know what that means. But the girls today, they were making notebooks that they sell at craft shows. So they were looking for Christmas.
Oh.
Yeah. But see if they're like they should be online watching our show.
That's
'Cause
right.
You can buy our fabrics at these prices, sell your products at the craft shows
Yep.
and you'll make money.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So I should have warned them. I should have told them. Oh, well. Okay. Should I leave this one out to show the green?
Yeah,
you think
sure,
we're
sure.
good?
Yep.
Okay. I think it might be gone.
It's the same print as
Yeah,
this
it's
one.
gone.
Is it?
See, it's only $7.88.
I know.
So Carol puts them in the lineup, and then I have to figure on the price. And I know last week, everything that we showed at $7.88 and $8.88.
At the door.
Yeah, we like that. We
Yeah.
like that definitely. So,
And you know what? If you guys bought Wanderlane but haven't done it yet, you better grab it while we have it because it's going to be very difficult to find in the future.
Yeah, clean, and Gwen has to clean because there's a graduation party at her house. But she's taking a break with us.
She's taking a cleaning break. Good.
Yes.
Good.
So now here's another Whisper Weave.
Yep.
And see, these are
I
just
love this
perfect
color.
blenders.
Is this celery?
Yeah.
It mint. Okay.
Mint. But you know
I
what?
love that word.
Later
I like-
on, they'll call that same color celery.
I know.
Yeah. But see, it's shaded, it's diagonal, and you know how we always say the diagonal prints are so easy to work with because you can't tell if you cut them crooked.
Yep, works as a solid. It's a great blender with anything that has flowers.
I love it. It's a really pretty color too. Okay, so the next one
is the vines, the stalks.
Yes. Yeah, and they use this on all their leaves for flowers.
I think in Wanderlane 1 or 2, they called it stalks, and then in the next line they called it vines. It's the same print, thing. Just different colors.
Yeah. And there, your next one is Posies Willow. And that has a green background.
Print as the red.
So I forget what they called that one. Was it brick? Posies brick? I don't know, but it had a red background.
This is Posies Willow.
Yeah. So it has the green background. Yep. Now here comes
couple blues.
My favorite. I love these.
I kind of only have 2 blues. We'll do more in the future.
Yeah. It's overwhelming. And so I said to Carol, pick out some prints and then some things that coordinate with it. And then it won't be so overwhelming.
But look at these 2 together. Yeah, I love that.
I love this one.
I know, I do too.
So what is that one called?
Winterberry.
Winterberry.
Yeah, love it. And then is this vines or stalks? See, they call this one vines. They call that other one stalks.
Show this one again. I look at that.
Yeah.
So it's like the perfect background for snowmen.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And it's just this tiny little print with a dot of the reds. So if you're going with the reds, look at how good the reds look with it.
The reds really, the red. It pulls out
look
the
at
red
how perfect
berries.
that is with it too, with the blue
gorgeous
background.
Was this print in the Santa one, the December one?
Yeah.
I love December was one of my favorites.
Yeah, the Santa. She does the best Santa.
The July one, which is coming up, was
Teresa says she's been selling for over a year at craft sales, and that's it. People don't appreciate your time.
I quit selling things a long time ago.
Yeah.
Because it just wasn't. People want something for nothing. Yeah. And they don't appreciate homemade. You know, so I make and keep it to myself or give it away if I feel inclined.
Right. Yeah. But I mean, you have a better chance of making some money if you're getting the fabric at what, $7.80 a yard.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's like, So, okay, so this is your last look at Winterberry. I just love Winterberry. But there's that's one of my favorites.
This is Vines Aqua.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I love this too.
Yeah.
I love this. Any shade of blue. I'm a blue person. So are you.
Yeah, I love blue.
Any shade of blue.
We're both well coordinated today.
Yeah. Do you know? Yeah. Do you notice anything on us that's identical? Well, other than blue, we're both in blue today. Did you notice that too?
Yeah, I saw that when you walked in. Yeah.
Here, go.
See if anybody guesses. No one's paying any attention to us. No. We better keep going. They're going to say these women are insane. We're going to be, you guys have to look up the Crazy Curtain Lady. Do you know about the Crazy Curtain Lady? My daughter says we act like that. She's like, she's doing a commercial for a curtain store. And she just goes, I love these curtains. But she's got a New York accent. And she goes like, quittance.
Oh, yeah.
They're beautiful. And there's that. And my daughter says that's what we sound like.
Oh, dear God. Yes. There was somebody at our event.
Chris
okay, there you go.
I forgot mine, and Carol lent me lipstick. Yeah, nail polish.
Oh, yeah, we have nail polish.
Lipstick. Yeah.
There was a lady at the event, and it was Janet. Her last name starts with a T. She really had that Massachusetts, Rhode Island accent. Yeah. I love listening to her talk.
Well,
anyway.
Janine, Long Island.
Oh, okay.
And they say Long Island. Janine has that down pat. Long Island. And then, so you know they're really from
So it's
Long Island.
You kind of run it together.
Yeah, Island instead of island. Long Island. Yeah, it's all run together. Kind of like we do. Yeah.
Well, there's an island, and it's spelled Mackinac.
Yeah.
But it's not Mackinac, it's Mackinac.
Yeah, Mackinac.
Yeah, well, how
Yeah.
did they get that
So you know you're not
pronunciation
local.
and that
So what you
spelling?
mean? We should make her come in. I'm doing your Long Island accent. Yeah. She talks to somebody that's from Long Island.
Long Island.
Yeah, Long Island. Yes.
So it's like you're running the G into the island.
Yeah,
Long Island.
Always a particular way it's from long.
Long.
Mm.
Oh, geez.
But meanwhile, they say we have an accent.
I know.
They say that when we ask a question, that we go up and then down at the end of the question, and where everybody else
Goes up.
and stays.
Yeah.
Well, but I don't hear it ever. But they said people have said that we have a accent. They like listening to our accent.
Yeah,
Yeah, Mackinac.
I never thought.
I would like to go to Mackinac. It looks really pretty.
Yeah, it does.
Have you ever been there?
No.
No. We got to get there.
I haven't
Yeah.
been to Cape Cod. You go to Cape May.
Cape May, yeah.
I've been to Cape May, and I would move there in a heartbeat. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, did we show this one? Whisper Weave oatmeal. Look at that. The perfect.
Yeah, great basic, great background for embroidery. It's got a little bit of a gold tint, but it could be used in
At
any
the
primitive
unbelievable
quilt
price of
$7.88.
Right. Yeah. You can't beat this. This is Benertex. This is the
Yeah,
best
see, Mackinac
quality.
is the correct spelling. And
Yeah.
yeah, it is, but
No cars there.
Mackinac.
Do they drive?
Is it an
Wait a
island or
minute,
something?
Do they drive golf carts there? Because they do that in Key Biscayne. That'd
Oh,
be fun.
really? Yeah.
Yeah. How do they get around, Karen? Do they ride bikes? We'd have to ride a bike.
Oh, the last time I rode a book, I fractured a rib. So no, we're not bike
doing
riding.
that. We're not doing that. Yeah, yeah, it's beautiful.
You just did an accent with up, down, but I'm Hoosier.
Yeah, Hoosier. So
Janet Bullock, yeah.
yeah, so she's saying that Hoosiers. How do you say that?
Hoosiers.
Hoosiers. Do they do the same thing as we do? I don't
Hoosiers.
know. Okay. Yeah, I almost forgot about the fabric. Look at this. That's perfect. Whisper Weave oatmeal. Yeah, perfect color for blonde hair.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Blonde hair. Okay.
Did you ever see those embroideries where you stitch in the hair and it's left long and then you make like a little hairstyle out of it?
Yes. That's those girls from South Africa.
I think that's a really cool, and they
Mhm.
braided them and done
They
all
curl
kinds.
them.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I think
Yeah,
that would be
too
cool
old.
to do.
Yeah, we're too old to start riding a bike again. Yeah. Horses on the island.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. It's known for that.
We got to go. I never go anywhere, but I did go to that concert where it was Carol Kane.
Yeah,
and Joy-
right.
Oh my gosh, I loved it. And so I said, that's it. I got to get out again. Like once a month, go somewhere. So for my sister-in-law's birthday, I bought her tickets. They're called candlelight concerts, and it's like a string quartet. And they light candles everywhere. They're going to have it at a church downtown, and they're going to play the music of Queen, and which was when we were in
yeah,
college.
yeah.
And it was huge.
The
when they
churches
came out.
downtown are beautiful.
Yeah,
They're very beautiful.
So she's inviting 2 of her friends, and I'm going too. And I'll put on a pretty dress. And I got a reminder, I would really like to go somewhere and eat, you know. But
You
it's
should wear that dress that you wore to the event that day. That when you walked in, we all went, "Oh, she
Yeah.
looks so awesome! You look so beautiful in that dress."
I got another new dress.
Oh,
It's awesome. I'm
I
gonna get
looked
another.
at Saks. Was
Yeah.
it Saks Fifth
Yeah,
Avenue?
yeah.
But I couldn't find it. But there were like pages and pages and
Yeah,
pages
well, you gotta
of
look
dresses.
up Johnny Was. And a lot of his things you won't like, but then he has ones that like
Yeah.
he kind of calms down his styling.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Wow.
they go on sale all the time. So his dresses are like $350 to $550, and that one that you guys love,
I loved it.
Mother's Day weekend, that dress was $103.
Unbelievable.
Yes, unbelievable.
That dress
and I feel
was
every time I
gorgeous.
wear it, people say, "I love your dress." So,
Yep.
so I had to buy another one of his.
There you
but I
go.
still got a good deal. Yeah. All right. For formal dress. Yeah. All right. Now here is.
These two are my favorites.
Yeah. Like we thought this would be perfect to back the quilt in.
Exactly. That's my
Okay.
suggestion.
So what one do we have first?
We
Do we?
have the not winter
Not winter one. Okay.
At one point in time, these were very hard to get, and
Yes.
I hoarded some.
Yes, and I ordered a ton.
Yes.
So look it's all the houses that are in the book, and there's like American flags. So all the different little houses that are
Honeybee
throughout.
Hollow, Bunny Hollow, Bunny Knoll, Bunny
No, you got it. Okay.
Bunny something.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah,
have it
they're
off
all
by head.
here. And we fussy cut for the squares, but this fabric was sold out everywhere for the longest time,
We got
and
it
I hoarded it. And we have,
$7.88.
yep, we have a lot
Okay,
of
now
it.
this one for winter
Yes.
is so perfect. Look at it. So we'll leave this one out. It's hard to see the difference, but there's your snowman.
That's my favorite one.
Where's Santa? Where's like snowman?
I don't think there's one with Santa on this one.
But I guess there's snowman. Well, here
Yep.
there's like little sprigs of
Yep.
pine. And so this is the winter months. So this would be, it's not November, right? Because November is in this one, I
Yep,
think.
sunflowers.
Do you see any pumpkins?
No, well,
There's another one for
Yeah. Oh, sunflowers. Okay.
there might. Is
And
there another?
I don't.
Do we
think-
have it
with
in
the
the?
houses? I don't. Wait, maybe there is. I think
have
so.
to-
I think there is. I think
I'll have
there's
to
one
look
with
in the attic.
pumpkins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you tune in next week. We'll have more. So this one was for December, January, and February.
Right.
So yeah.
If you need a quilt backing for anything that's winter related, this is beautiful.
It
Beautiful.
is. It is.
And the same with this for spring and summer. Gorgeous.
So cute. I love everything.
I love
Nancy ever
houses.
does.
I think
Me
that's
too.
why
I always like houses.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
all my quilts
Okay.
have houses.
All right.
They
So we did
feature
both
houses.
of those. Now we're going to get patriotic.
Okay.
All right. So
We got-
straighten up. Yes.
Straighten up or ship out.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
All right, we got a lot of patriotic
And you said patriotic has been selling like crazy this year.
everywhere. Everywhere I look, there's patterns for patriotic stuff. There's everybody.
year, not so
every
much, but this
manufacturer
year, a
has
ton.
multiple lines of
Yeah.
patriotic
And
fabric.
last year, no, and it
Yep.
didn't sell last
I
year.
know.
So it's like almost like, do they plan it that way where they do every other year, and then people miss
yeah.
it? I don't know.
I don't know either.
So look at here's the smaller flags. So this one is True Hero, and each one of these flags is what, about 2 inch by 1 inch, and it's got the navy blue background. And this is $8.88 because it's selling like crazy. Anyhow, you can't get this quality fabric. Like,
Nope.
what do you pay for it now? I'm thinking $12.95 most places. Maybe
Oh,
you'll see
yeah.
it for $11.95. Maybe $10.95. Never $8.88. So
Yes.
congratulations, you're getting a deal. Okay, so this is another one. Now, what manufacturer is this one?
Benertex?
Because this
no.
one's a Benertex.
I just looked at it and I forgot already.
Mm-hmm.
Benertex.
Benertex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is Faith Family Freedom
Mm-hmm.
by Nicole DeCamp.
Yes. So these are great for the Janine Babick Americana embroidery designs. They're perfect for it.
Yep.
So
Patriotic.
sunny Washington State. The sun is out here in Pittsburgh, which is very.
Thank heavens.
Oh my goodness! Yes. So
This morning it was 41 degrees here.
yeah.
No flower planting.
No, but it's. I think it was supposed to get up to 74.
It's going to be nice next week. It's going to be 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're looking
ready.
forward.
Well, kids are ready to go to the pool. They had to delay the opening of our pools. They've never done that before. Yeah, they had to delay it.
Yeah, because they usually open Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Wow.
And, Sandcastle. Sandcastle just got bought by the same company that owns Dollywood.
Dollywood.
Yes,
Yep.
we're expecting big things.
And I've always heard really, really good things
that
about
wasn't a play on
Dollywood.
word. I shouldn't have said that. So, yes, it's 73 now in Pittsburgh.
Good.
Yes, we're going to
Good.
eat outside. 75 where Ruth Ann is. Look at this. So this is really cute. It's perfect for decorating towels. You could cut this into strips and decorate the bottom of the towels.
This is from the same line that the smaller flags are,
Okay,
the True,
True
Hero
Hero.
line. Yep.
So there,
Yep.
same one as
They
that
go
one.
together perfectly. And in fact, that fabric there, all of it goes
Oh,
together.
yeah.
I mean, patriotic is patriotic. You don't have to
Yeah.
stick with one line.
Yep. There.
Your
And then-
pillow I want to do for my porch.
Okay. All right.
Because-
I got to, well, wait, what are we waiting for? Oh, we were waiting for more of the pillow covers.
Pillow
To come.
covers.
And I think,
And I think we're ready to ship everything out. I think they were
And
looking for directions.
Tommy's Magic in the Air is being
Yes, it's
boxed.
being, some are going out today.
We got Ella making boxes all day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lizzie's upstairs working on it. Pat was working on it.
Yeah.
Everybody's working
Now,
on
tell
it.
me, Kate. So I gave you the flash drive with the that you're. Did you get any of those sent out?
Not yet.
Not yet. It took us a while. We couldn't figure out why some of the designs weren't working. But Tommy split it into folders, and then I'll explain it. But if I opened the designs that are to go on like the Solaris and Luminaire and Altair Meridian. If I open them on the Radiance, it opens them but in the wrong size. So on Friday, I'll tell you all about. So we're emailing it to everyone. Everyone that came to the spring event is going to get it. So it's going to take Kate a while. That
Right.
takes a while. And it's not like you just press one button, is it?
I know.
No, it's hard. And then we're also going to email it to everybody that bought the fabric kit too.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but there is an option if you don't want to be opening the email and trying to figure out how to get it onto your flash drive, so you can buy a flash drive with them on
Mm-hmm.
it. So we're doing that too. But we'll tell you about that again on Thursday. So yeah, Magic in the Air. You can't pack them all because the candy doesn't arrive till tomorrow.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. That was my next question to ask
Yeah.
you if you ordered
I
candy.
did. I will have to look at my phone and see when it's supposed to be in tomorrow.
Because
But
I was going to throw in some of those blue and white striped
You can.
mints just to
You-
satisfy.
yeah.
Because they're going to open that box
Yeah.
to look for that
they
candy.
need at least 3 pieces of candy.
Yeah, okay.
Can I tell you what I got? Or let them be surprised?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so they have these candies. Of course, watermelon, because it's summer.
Oh,
Okay,
that's a
so
good
different
one.
watermelon candies. I forget what else, but they were things that reminded us of
Oh,
summer.
watermelon's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
So, all right, this is beautiful.
Can I tell you something while we're talking about fireflies? And I want to learn IQ design.
Yeah, you got to.
I should come to your class when you
Yeah.
show,
Yeah.
and I'll do the steps, and you
Yeah.
can talk.
Right, I could talk and tell you what to, point to it.
See,
we'll figure out.
I'm trying to get free lessons here.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you told Steve you want to move up. She has Alissimo?
And Alyssa Mo.
Oh, so you want to move up to like a Solaris.
I know, but I said, you know what? He has to make it. I want one for $3,000, and they all just laughed.
Yeah.
So-
You'd have to get one that has a lot of stitches on it. But you know what? We don't have any trouble with any of those.
Yeah, I know.
So
they're
wait and
they're
see.
good machines.
Yeah.
Well, I think he tiered them depending on how many
Big stitches are on
were-
'em.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Okay, did we talk about this?
We sort of did.
Cream flag texture.
It's gorgeous. It's Wilmington.
Yep.
They've brought it out like 3 years in a row. They had it in red and navy, and it sells out every year. I don't know why. Next year when he shows this to me, I got to order 12 bolts of each. I do, because it's the perfect fabric. The blue on blue and the red on red with the cream on cream.
We
It
do
was
a lot of the
perfect.
Janine Babbitt patriotic on the linen, which
Yeah.
looks great. But you know what? There's no reason why you can't
Right.
use something like,
like this for the center.
I mean, I think this would be perfect for a Janine Babbitt
Look,
background.
show the next one.
Yeah.
That would go with it perfect with
Yep.
that cream.
Yep.
So
Look at that.
this one is the patriotic flags. I love this. Now this is Springs Creative. And you know what? I think it was a fabric that caught my eye, that I really liked it. That
Yep.
would look really good together.
I
So,
I like the primitive looking flags.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's not white. It's kind of like a cream.
yeah, and look at this. Like this one would
Oh,
go.
yeah.
But then the red, like this deep red right here.
The dewdrops.
Yeah,
Yep.
that would go
Yep.
with it. So you
Awesome.
better buy a little bit of every single fast. Yeah. Oh, it does sell out fast. We were supposed to mix up the numbers.
I did mix up numbers.
No, you did mix up numbers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we did. Okay. So I really like this. All right.
Leave
And
the
we're good.
cream one out. 'Cause
Okay.
we have the red one.
Oh, and so
That's the
leave
same.
this one out
yeah,
too?
the scattered flags.
Yeah, and
It's
that's
the-
from Wilmington, isn't
Yep.
it? I love that. So it is the same, right? It's the same, except
Yep.
for in red, white, and blue.
Yep.
Yeah, that
This is the
I
Stars
love
of
it.
Valor fabric.
Yeah, this is beautiful. At only
Yep.
$8.88
Wilmington.
or crazy.
yeah,
but see
you
how
guys
it's-
are nuts if you don't buy these. 'Cause
Right. We're
They're
declaring you-
beautiful. Yep.
Yeah, because
I
they're
think this one and this one are absolute positives. And didn't we have this print in it like a
It was like a navy.
yeah, that's
was
what I
blue
thought.
on blue.
It was a navy. Yeah, it was blue
and
on
red
blue.
on red.
I think that they're basics.
Yeah.
You need to have it.
You do. You
Yep.
need to have these.
Yep.
Don't pass them up. You'll regret it. You'll
Yep.
love just looking at it. It's so nice. So that salesman wants to come see me. Everybody wants to come see me. I got the Northcott and Michael Miller girl. She's Fairy Frost. She wants to come. Beth from Benetech, she wants to come. It's just I've been so busy because I'm still doing the audit. I'm still being audited, and
That's taken forever.
and I don't even know what I have to, like, she tells me what she wants, and then I have to say, now tell me again what you want, because I don't really understand it.
Oh.
So I put a call into her, and I just,
It's frustrating. And
yeah.
you have a business to run.
I
Why do
know.
they
See,
think you have all
ex-
this time
They
to
expect me to just put my business aside, and you can't do that.
I know you can't.
No, like I say that when we have a drop in business, they report that Macy's sales is down by 7%. Well, when I go down, I go way down. I go
Yeah.
down, and I
Yeah.
got to get that. We got to. What do we do? What do we do? Let's think. So the audit's
Right.
still going on. It's been going on. What, March?
I think
March,
we need a
April,
drink.
May.
Let's head to the bar.
Yes. Yeah.
Let's drink our troubles away.
Yeah, that's it. I won the
That's
grant,
awful.
but the plus is there's the plus is they found money for me. You know about that?
No.
Yes.
You didn't tell me.
Yeah. She said it's Sezzle. A lot of people buy with Sezzle because
Right.
they get like 3 or 4 payments.
Right.
And she said, "Where's the Sezzle money? Where's that?" I think they think I'm hiding money. Because why
Well,
would
that's
they
the
say
purpose
that?
of an audit.
Yeah,
it's
to make sure.
Yeah, they go through everything
and I said,
with a fine tooth
Sezzle, I
comb.
never got any money. You're supposed to get money from Sezzle. And I thought, nope, I don't get money. And they showed me, you're supposed to get this money. And it was a big sum. It
Well,
was-
how do you get it now?
well, then I contacted Sezzle. And so I had never validated my account. So you know how some places say, we're going to deposit a very small sum and you have to get back to us and tell us the small sum. Well, I never saw that email.
Right.
And so I never, and it wasn't, it was like $25 this day, $50 the next day, but it added up. It was
Yeah.
over 4.5 years. 4.5 years. Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-huh. So I asked the girl. She said she's been an auditor for 18 years, and they have never found anybody money. So I
Wow.
said, I think they gotta say that there's angels from heaven looking out for me, and they better not do anything mean to me. Because like
Right,
what?
right,
How else
right.
can you explain
Yep.
that? Right?
Unbelievable.
I know. And then at the same time, I got the other grant, and
Yeah, I know.
and that
Yeah.
helped. That really helps.
Yeah.
Sezzle. So it's a way to pay on comments sold.
Yep.
So we'll get Steve to explain that next time he's on. But you
I've
pay
seen
with
it. I've
Sezzle.
seen it online, and it's always an option when you go to pay. It's an option
and
where
they,
you pay
but whatever
make
you buy,
payments.
it's kind of like what QVC does.
Mm-hmm.
And Joni uses it all the time, like when she buys from QVC. Easy Pay. She said it's Easy Pay. So it's
Yeah.
like Easy Pay. Yes. Yeah. 2 years I had to get my congressman involved. That's what somebody that's what somebody said, if they don't leave you. Yeah, I think it's Pete, my husband. I think he is helping me. And I told Joni this, and I know people think I'm crazy, but he had bought me a backpack, and it was too big. Remember that backpack that I was always losing? It was gray, and he bought me the best backpack he could find. It has every zipper, every pocket, everything. He bought me the best backpack, but it was actually like too big, too big. It had too much on it, so I quit using it. I walk in my bedroom, and it's sitting on my bed. It was sitting on my bed. And I asked Maddie, I said, Maddie, where did this come from? And she said, she did not get it out. And Joni asked me, where was it? I said, if anything, it was buried deep in my closet and it was out on my bed. So I feel like he's looking out for me. Well, yeah, I like to think it that way.
I've had an odd experience when
right,
my mother died, and when my son died, I had experiences for a whole year.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say it was lights. It was street lights.
Yeah. Doing
every time, and I didn't drive a lot at night, but when I did with my son, we'd pass a street light at Gwinnett, couple would Gwinnett. This went on for a year, and we were driving down ARB one day, and the street light went out, and I went, "Hi, Scott."
I know.
My son,
even if you don't believe it, let us think
I know.
it,
My
right?
Todd expressed, he was a little skeptical. I says, "I'll tell you what, if the next one we pass goes out."
And it did?
Yeah, sure the heck did.
Oh,
yep.
Yeah.
After a year, and they say you really grieve hard for a year. After a year,
yeah,
it stopped. But I really and truly believe that it was him. And with my mother, it was a light also. It was our dining room light. And they lived there for 40 years. The day that we planned her funeral, my dad and I got home, and the dining room lights blinking off and on, off and on. Never before, never since.
Yeah. Lights. It's money came to me. I like that.
Yeah,
right? Because Kathy, come show them.
I got iron.
Zoom in.
The sparkle.
You got to put it down
It's
here.
not
So what
done.
is this?
This is just the beginning of June's mystery quilt.
Ooh,
And I have
love
to do
the
rest of
sparkle.
There's 2 more flowers yet that needs to go on
look
here.
at the sparkle.
Can you see the sparkle,
The little-
guys?
There'll be 2 more flowers.
Inchworms and snails.
Oh,
That's really cute.
Really cute.
This is going to be Wednesday's show.
Yeah.
that pink, is that all? That's not applique. That's all
This is
stitching.
applique and this is stitch.
Wow.
I know, it's really cute.
Really
Yeah.
cute.
All right, we didn't talk about our fabric, but
Yeah.
it's gone. Cream little stars. Who wouldn't want that? And then the navy little stars.
Yeah, this is from
Yeah.
the Stars of Valor
Yeah. Oh,
line.
there's this one. There's still.
Is there still some of the navy one?
Yep.
Okay.
I didn't have it in the. Yep.
Yep. They're both really, really nice. A staple with all the. You got to have patriotic.
Yeah.
Because next
you
year
do.
maybe they won't make any. So you got
Right.
to collect it all this year.
Right. Right. It seems to do that every other year.
I know.
They bring out the collection. So.
Yep.
Just like last year, everybody saw that beautiful Timeless Treasures fall fabric at our event, and everybody said, "What about this? What about this?" And they didn't make it. But this year, Timeless Treasures has it, so that's what we're gonna feature. So
Hey, one of my favorite lines from last year I heard was, Camille Ross Kelly did Shoreline.
Oh yeah, it's coming again.
Nantucket Summer.
Yeah, I ordered
she's
so much.
Okay,
We're
when's it coming?
Very soon.
Because
Yeah,
I'm
sometime in
waiting. I'm
June.
waiting for
Yeah,
it.
it's beautiful. It's blues and greens, really
it's the
pretty
same.
together.
It's the same colors that were in Shoreline, but different prints.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just as cute as Shoreline
Maybe
was.
I should leave this out.
Yeah, let's put it out with
Yeah.
this one. Stars and Stripes. Let freedom ring. Let's turn it this way so you can see the words.
Yep.
Patchwork
And this is from
bells
the Stars
and
of Valor
stars.
from Wilmington Prints.
Yep.
And this would be really good with the Ginning Babbitt wall hangings as the border print. All of these go with it. Yep. Yeah, that looks nice.
Looks nice.
Yep. Okay, what's next? Let's pull all the rest of the red, white, and blue
Yep,
so they
and
can
stagger
see it
them.
at once.
Yep.
There's some batiks.
Yep.
And there must have been
the
a
bottom.
project that I had in mind.
Yeah,
for the
because I don't think
batiks.
we did anything with it. I love the plaid.
I do too. Yeah,
Then we
so
got-
that one is that one Stars of Valor. Let's check. So, Yep, Stars of Valor
Yeah.
by Beth Grove for Wilmington.
This is True Hero by Benartex with the words. And they're kind of directional, but doesn't matter because
Yeah.
they do go different ways. And I guess this
And
is the
only
same.
$8.88, and it's before the 4th of July.
Right.
So, yeah. This year, 250th anniversary of the Army, Navy, and the Coast Guard. So, it's next year is the anniversary of the country, 1776, and it'll be 2026. Yeah. So what would that be? How many? Where's the calculator?
250.
250. That's another 250.
See, you need to get prepared.
Get prepared. Be prepared. Isn't that a Boy Scout thing? To be prepared.
Be prepared, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I like the chevron.
From Stars of
Yes,
Valor.
it goes with anything. Anything and everything here it goes with.
And I like that deep red that they use.
Yeah, I like the
Different shades of
darker
blue.
blue too. And then here, this
Are we going
goes.
too fast or are we doing all right?
Well, we're going to leave them out.
Yeah.
We'll leave them out.
The chevrons, I really like that one. So let's pull that one out again. So did we sell out of these? Are we okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, the chevron, I think. We'll
Okay.
leave that one out and show them.
Yep, and the Navy Stars.
But they got to see this plaid. This plaid is from the
It
same
is.
line with that deep
yep.
red. Oops. So Maddie and Tommy got married again.
I asked him this morning. I said, "Did the priest give you like thousands of Our Fathers and Hail Marys to say because you've been living in sin all these years?" He
Yes,
just
probably. Yes, yeah. So, but it was their, see, they wanted to be confirmed because they want to be a godparent or a sponsor for confirmation. That's what Maddie wanted that really bad because our Kate, I guess, in 4th grade is going to get confirmed. Now,
Okay.
they're moving it up to a younger age where they get confirmed, and which is kind of nice. I don't know whether they're doing it everywhere.
I was confirmed in 8th grade.
8th, yeah, but
Yeah.
she's going to be in 4th. Yeah, so
and
they're doing it earlier.
confirmation now.
Yeah,
then.
right. You don't have to go to CCD after confirmation, right? So maybe, kids just have so many activities. and,
Yeah.
they're just so busy.
Yeah.
Especially when they're getting into 8th grade. They're on travel, basketball,
right,
travel,
right.
hockey.
Yep.
Tommy was.
Yeah.
Maddie was a competitive cheerleader. And yeah, and the
Was
parent-
she?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
that's cool.
She can do a backflip. Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
She,
yeah, she's slender, and I bet she could.
yeah.
Their
yeah,
picture-
baby Mary with her hip. Well, today they were taking her. What are they checking on her? Lead or something? They're pricking her heel, but she wore the brace, and then they let her out of it, and she was crawling better. But then after a little while, she started
flared
crawling.
up again.
Yeah. So they got to keep that thing on. They said it isn't severe, but you know it when it's like she like drags one leg. It must hurt or something.
Yeah, it has to.
hold it in a certain position.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they want her to wear the brace. I think it's 2 months or is it 3? She cries every time you put it on
Aw.
her. Yeah. Poor
Well, that's
little
like
thing.
one of my girlfriends. Her baby was born with that. I guess it's a misshapen head, and he has to wear that helmet.
Yeah.
That was never around when I was
No,
growing up.
I know.
That's the first that I've ever seen
know.
it. And then once I
Do you
saw
guys
hers, I've
remember
seen
anybody
other
having
people.
a head that wasn't like they're,
Yeah.
I don't even remember seeing a baby with a.
Me either.
No. So
But
I don't
it's
know.
more common than what we think
Yeah.
because I know
Yeah.
a couple
And
people now.
They said, yeah. Actually, Maddie taught Tommy how to do a backflip. So maybe we can get Tommy to do a
oh,
backflip.
jeez.
Yes, I know. And in here.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess she's not going to offer to show us, huh?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yes. We'll end up in the hospital.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, but the baby, they said it was really good thing that they caught it before she was walking, but it is going to delay, having to wear the brace is going to delay her walking till, they're hoping she'll be walking by 18 months.
Okay, because
Yeah,
she's
poor little
a
thing.
year.
Well, she'll be a year late August.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she's got a long way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he had the same hip issue. I remember that the doctor tested my kids for the hip, and he would take their leg and move it all around. Do you remember that? That he would move their leg, and he was checking to see whether yeah.
Well, I know newborns because I watched my doctor, Dr. Marks, inspect my son in the nursery, and they take their hips and splay them out.
Yeah.
Their legs.
I know. And
Totally
it's like, stop that.
Like a spatchcock chicken.
Yes.
You know,
Right.
I thought, oh my God, he's hurt my baby.
I
But
know. It looks like it hurts.
yeah.
Yeah. So she has a long time to walk. Yeah. And somebody said that that somebody they knew had it, like a granddaughter, and she ended up being a Division I college athlete, right?
Yep.
Somebody commented that.
Yep.
Somebody has to pipe up again and tell me that, because then I can show that to Tommy and Maddie, so they won't worry. Yeah. So
Yeah.
So
Okay.
So hopefully everything's going to be okay.
Are these gone?
I bet. I don't know.
What about these batiks?
Oh, here we go. We didn't do the batik
Wait,
yet.
the batiks are they gone?
Well, we'll
No,
see.
we haven't done them yet.
Okay.
No, we didn't do them yet. Yeah. So,
These are batiks, and they are fun.
yeah.
We've got a blue, gorgeous shade of blue. I love this blue.
And these are from Benertex, aren't they? They're Benertex. There must have been a project that they made with it. So, I would check on their website. They have a whole bunch of free patterns on Benertex website, Benartex. And
Yeah, there is no salvage, so I don't know. It has to be in the description.
Yeah.
Is it Let Freedom Reign? Freedom Reign?
Yeah. And so and to get batiks at only $8.88 were crazy. But when the ladies came in today asking for Christmas, I thought we better move out summer. We better hurry, right? I know.
And fall, too.
Yeah.
No, we're not going to rush things. We won't move into Christmas just yet.
Yeah.
We have too many cute fall fabrics we need to show.
There you go. Here, Janet Bullock said her daughter had to wear a bar between both feet, and she became an
6 months.
all-star volleyball player for Indiana, of all places. That's wonderful. So I will tell Tommy and Maddie. Yeah. Okay, gluteal creases. So that's how the doctors knew to suspect it. Her one leg has a big crease in it. It looked like, just she's chubby.
Right.
But the one leg has a deep crease and the other leg doesn't have a crease. And that's a sign of it. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's what Rita said. And that was a sign.
Yeah. And like Judith says, it's better to correct it now. It's a good thing it was caught now. Correct it now, because you'll have no memory of this.
Yeah. So it says,
on
our webpage, some of the fabrics are not showing up. I wonder what she means by that. Yeah. It's not showing up on the website.
Morelli.
Yeah. Maybe since we didn't show it yet. Maybe. Possibly. And maybe if it's sold out. If it's sold out, then maybe the system might automatically take it off. We will check it.
Did we do this watercolor?
No, and there it is. That's
Yeah.
an $18.95. So that's a Hoffman, beautiful navy.
And I kind of threw it in because some of these are darker.
Mm-hmm.
That looks awesome with it.
Yeah.
And this one looks awesome with it.
And you could
very,
put-
very deep blue.
Yeah,
A
you
red,
can put the red
a
with
red,
it, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is a basic. This is something that never goes out, and it's only $8.88. Now we're going to go into fall. Okay.
My favorite season. Okay. Uh-oh, wait till you see what we have. There's something new, you guys.
There is Jim Shore
Yep.
coming up. It's really,
Absolute-
she went crazy over it. So it's like, good.
Yeah, I saw it upstairs. I says, maybe I'll just stick this in my car.
Yes. Yes.
All
So
right.
now we're on Gather Together, and it is the pumpkins.
I mean, this is how far ahead you have to be we're just getting into summer, and if you've got big projects or even small projects planned, when it's hot, you want to do something to remind you the cooler weather is coming.
Definitely.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so Ruth Ann's daughter had heart surgery twice before the age of 4. Can you imagine that? And that is Lizzie and Alex.
Lizzie?
Mom, Lizzie, yeah, and Alex, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
no, it wasn't Lizzie, it was Lizzie's
With their
mom.
mother.
Yeah,
Right.
that was unbelievable. I
Wow.
remember when she was going through that, she said it was like a valve, and oh my goodness. I thought,
Does she
oh.
have heart issues anymore, Ruth Ann, or were they cleared up with the surgery and never had an issue?
Oh, Rita, 10% put back into your account to spend later.
Yeah.
So today's a good day to buy. Yes. So the first one is I guess maybe that one's gone.
Pumpkin harvest.
So, yeah, so that one, there's 2 left. Click on that one again. Oh, it's going down to 1. But see, this has that beautiful hunter green
I know.
behind it.
Yep.
And really,
It looks black, but it's really a very, very deep green.
yes. And then here
Same
it is
print
again.
with it on like a cream background.
Mm-hmm.
On this
Yeah.
one, you notice the flowers more on the light print.
Mm-hmm. And
I
on this one, you see the swirls,
Right,
these background
right.
flowers.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to keep these off to the side because
Okay.
all of these are from the Gathered Together line, aren't they?
Yep.
So they all
And there are some
coordinate.
some that I haven't even gotten to. So
Mm-hmm.
we're probably going to.
That's good. Well, Benartex gave me a deal. And I'm hoping we sell out of all the fabrics that they let me do the deal again.
I know.
'Cause-
This is on that dark background too, and it kind of coordinates with the pumpkins. But this is one has got leaves, acorns, berries,
Yep.
ferny looking things.
So I love this one.
Yeah.
It's only $7.88 a yard. This is Benartex fabric. So I'd like to. Benartex's offices are in New York, and that would be fun just to.
Well,
but
let's go visit.
Yeah, they said there's nothing to visit there. All it is an office.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You would think, but just seeing what an office is like in New York City. But you know what? A lot of them, especially like in the garment district or fabric and trims, they're in old buildings.
And they've been
So-
there forever,
Forever.
probably.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's how I envisioned it.
yeah.
And
Old elevators.
and I
old.
have images of people going across a crosswalk with all of this stuff on
Yeah.
the dress racks and
Yeah. Now that's how it used
pushing
to
them.
be.
I'm
I
sure
don't
it's
know.
not like that
Yeah,
now.
no, it's like remember, like
Yeah.
New York's changed. You got to go with
Yeah.
somebody that knows their way around and knows the right streets to stay on.
Yeah.
Yep. So, all right.
Did we do the daisies?
No, I
Or
don't think we did.
sunflowers? They're sunflowers.
Yeah,
Okay. This is
with white
sunflowers.
background or
Yep.
ivory
Gathered
background.
together. Yep. Gorgeous.
All goes like look at here. This one, this one. I'm gonna leave them all out.
This
I
whole line
love
is,
the
I
next
know.
one.
See, and it's
So
like
similar
the
to this
darker.
one.
It's exactly the same, except on a lighter background.
Yeah, and here you can see the acorns.
Is that Whisper Weave close by there?
Oh, which
that
one?
Whisper
The beige
Weave,
one?
the beige one.
Yeah, she
would
keeps
go
coming
beautiful.
back to this
I
beige
know.
one.
Like I said, it's a staple.
Mm-hmm.
It's a basic. There are so many things that go with this.
And
you
there's
know?
some reds and
Yeah.
all right. There's still a couple more with this line.
This one I love. It's the words. It's
Yeah.
really, really
And they said that
pretty.
just like maybe just like 3 to 5 years ago, people started really liking words on their fabric.
Yep.
Meaningful words, and they said it hasn't slowed down.
Yep.
So crisp air, autumn, leaves, gather, harvest, nature. So
Faith,
yeah,
family,
it
fall,
does
welcome,
make you
friends.
think of cooler weather,
It
crisp
does.
air.
Yes.
So in the heat of the summer, pull out that piece of fabric.
The impact when you open it up. Look at how pretty that is.
Yeah, it is.
Beautiful.
All the colors. And one more.
Yeah.
More.
This is
So-
like these. It's the same print as this sunflower, but it's got the dark background. And you notice the flourish of leaves more on the darker fabric. Here they're kind of muted, and in the background here they kind of pop a little bit more because they're like a teal
Right.
green.
Right, and that goes really good with this one.
Yes, it does.
Right.
Yes.
You just see that color.
Yes.
All right, so that is the end of Pumpkin Harvest by Benartex. Now remember, if it goes to waitlist, leave it in your cart. Some people fill their carts and then they, after the show is over,
They decide and they pull things out, and leave things in,
and people tell me they get a ping on their phone.
yeah,
And
because something's become available that they wanted. Yep.
So if you wait,
I love that. I love that system.
You will definitely get it if you. Well, I mean, you'll be one of the first to get notified. So your daughter, so she takes medication. Unbelievable, because that was how many years ago? How old is she? How old is she? Now here comes our favorite line.
I know. I'm not showing it.
No, she's keeping it all.
I know. I'm keeping it.
But this is from Benartex. This is Benartex, and
just stay over there.
Okay, you show it. Okay,
All right, this is Jim Shore, and if you guys know, he does those figurines, and they're a little on the expensive side that have a certain look to them, and everybody knows
they always have a quilt.
Yes,
so a quilt pattern. So the Santa's suit is a quilt.
Whoops, turn it around. This is the panel. Angels all over this panel with different backgrounds. I love this aqua. We have a bunch of coordinating fabric too.
And it's called Garden Angels.
Garden Angels.
So designed by Jim Shore. And these are all beautiful angels.
Who manufactures
And you will see like quilt blocks in their skirts. And
I think that's just
it is.
Yeah, they're so different. Little hearts on this one, bird houses. This one, and we have fabric that goes with this. The little hearts running down.
We'll leave this out and show the others on top of it.
Okay, this is a stripe. This is a stripe that matches it. With all the angels in a row.
So you could do a 60-degree runner.
Oh, yeah.
You could do our broderie purse runner. That would be really pretty with it.
I would do something for like a little girl's dresser with these angels
on it. A dresser scarf?
Yes.
Yeah, you could do a 10-minute table runner.
I know.
And use it as a dresser scarf. And she has 100 angels in her bedroom. Yeah, so she was a 1976, but so she's 49. And they had to, Ruth Ann, they had to replace valves in her heart. Unbelievable. Yeah.
All right, now if you notice on this dress here, there are little flowers and hearts.
Yeah, there it is.
There's a stripe.
So really sweet.
This is precious. That's the right word. It's sweet. With a little bit of the aqua running through it and the hearts and the flowers.
Now, you know we sell it in 1 yard cuts. So this $7.88 is a 1 full yard. So a lot of people are used to paying that for a half yard.
Exactly.
So it is 1 full yard.
Now this next fabric is not from this line, but I added it because I thought it would be a good blender with these. It's a really pretty pink. It's actually called Betty's Geraniums. It's Benartex fabric.
And it is what they consider a basic.
Yes.
So
I just loved it with this print.
Yeah.
And this.
Yep. So this is really pretty. There's a few more.
Now, if you notice, we got birdhouses.
Okay, birdhouses going all the way across here and here.
We got birdhouses. This fabric. Oh, I just love it.
Yeah.
Scattered birdhouses with little birds on a pale pink background. The birdhouses kind of look lavenderish.
Yeah,
you say
they
like
do.
a lavender. Flowers are pink. Beautiful.
Yes.
But I think I like this color.
It's got angels. Angels.
This is the same print, but on the turquoise.
Yeah, there it is. This color that's in between.
And the background is kind of mottled. It's not solid. It's not a solid pink or an aqua.
Okay.
And then this is part of the line. This is more floral. We've got that aqua background.
And I bet we
pink
see those
flowers, a
little
little bit
here
of
they are right
purple.
here. There's the
Yep.
little flowers.
Little bit of purple.
Mm-hmm.
The green is a pretty shade of green.
Kate, you guard Carol. Make sure she doesn't throw this in her trunk. Yeah.
All right, and then the same print with
Yeah.
the white background.
Well, 1 yard won't. I would get 2 yards of any border print, and then you'll get a nice long runner.
Definitely.
You'll get a runner and a table topper
Right.
out of it. So
Yeah. Let me grab a drink.
yeah, so this one has the green background that matches this fabric in between these blocks, and then this one has the pink. So I know, really, really. So we love it. So yep. So that is Garden Angels. So it's appropriate right now. We all want to get out there and plant our flowers.
I wonder what
We need a
makes us.
garden angel.
I wonder what makes us prone to liking certain colors. Like
Yeah.
this is me.
That
I
me-
love this aquas and the soft blues and the soft pinks.
Uh-huh.
And I've always been like that. And any shade of blue.
And then other
Always.
people like brights.
I know.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah, what in our makeup makes us like certain things and not others. T-shirt quilts, I will never make a T-shirt quilt.
Mm.
Every time I see one on Facebook, I scroll by so fast your head would spin.
Yeah. Well, I say, and I remember saying this to my daughter, when you graduate from high school, you're done with high school. You don't think you're going to be, but as soon as you
Yep.
get into college, you're all about college.
Right.
Right? You don't really want a high school quilt on your bed.
And when you think about,
Yeah, but you always like a
Right.
college quilt.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
They like, yeah.
Yep. All right, how
High
these
school,
do?
you're going to end up with the high school quilt on your couch because they move on. College is so much more fun, isn't it? Yeah,
I
it
didn't go
is.
to college. I went to nursing school for a little bit.
It's like, well, how many students went to your Kent State?
A lot.
A
We have
lot.
pretty big campus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so let's say 10,000 people that are all 18, 19, 21, 20, all within
That's
5
scary.
years.
That's scary.
You're in your own world. You don't even know what's going on out there in the world. You don't. You don't know. And you're in your own world, and it's so much fun. Yes, I had a lot
Did-
of fun.
Where did you go to college?
I went to IUP. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Pete went to St. Vincent, so they were pretty close together.
Okay, yeah.
And he,
And where did Joni go to?
yeah, Joni went to IUP. She went to
Okay.
Mount Aloysius Junior College, which is where protected daughters went. It was all girls. No, they just started getting boys, but it was a really nice. It was all girl, and the dads that really didn't want their daughters to go around any boys at all.
Wow.
They sent them to Mount Aloysius, and then from Mount Aloysius, a lot of them went to IUP. So, yeah,
Okay, now
All
we're
right.
getting into some
yeah.
summary.
And I reduced
Things.
the prices on those
Did
too.
you?
Yes, I did.
You little
Yeah,
devil,
I
you.
know. Yeah.
All right, we got,
This is a
moving along, Kate.
right.
Sweet daisies, delightful daisies. This is a Benatex fabric, 60-degree table runners, broderie purse, border for a quilt. You could run it either across the top or down the side or both. You could do, I like this for the 60-degree.
Yeah,
That
is
would
pretty.
really, from here to here, that would really be
Yeah,
pretty.
so let's look at the repeat. So it starts starts with the dots and goes up to the yellow. So you'd have a really nice
Well, no,
wide.
actually, it starts with the green.
Yeah, the
look at the
green, that's
green.
even farther,
Yeah,
all the way up to here. So
right?
that's-
Yep.
yeah, we'll do another one. We'll demo another one.
This
That's
is
what I was thinking we should
Yep.
do a 60-degree runner at the fall event. But I don't know whether it would thrill them enough.
I know.
Yeah, we got to make sure we thrill everybody.
We,
So-
Steve had mentioned putting pictures of things other than what we get from you, unfortunately, on our group. But I think that gives us inspiration as to what people are interested in, what they're interested in doing, that maybe we could show or get and sell.
So
and
we're welcome
do
to
demonstrations on.
Yeah. Beth Miller says, come to W&J. We have great librarians. She's a librarian at W&J.
Okay.
Yeah, Lizzie is coming your way. So Lizzie and Michaela, both. So we have two girls that work here for the summer. Michaela and Lizzie. Yeah, Ruth Ann's daughter, Ruth Ann's granddaughter is coming. Yeah. So Ruth Ann's granddaughter is going to major in civil engineering. So she's 3 years at W&J and 2 years at Pitt.
That's amazing. Mm-hmm. That's an amazing field for a female to get into.
Yeah, that's what my daughter did.
That's impressive.
She was civil engineering.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's, I don't know, she works for the government, but, having an engineering degree opens doors.
Right, right.
So.
Yeah. All right, this one is called, this is from the Delightful Daisies line, and it's called Sweet Daisies, and it's a vibrant yellow. It's not, it's a bold yellow. It's not pastel in any way, but I think it's a great pick-me-up. It's a great pick-me-up line.
Yes.
It's very, very.
It'll take you all the way through August.
Yes, it will.
Yeah.
Yep. This next one is reflected in the border print right here.
Mm-hmm,
it's
really
the little
pretty.
daisies.
I have these down to 888. I have them marked way down.
Oh, what am I going to do with you?
I know. But I like to sell it. I like it to go.
I know.
So.
Oh, I like the next one. I like it with everything because it's got a black background.
I'll slide this over a little bit there.
Look at these three together, this and this and this.
I know.
Beautiful.
The bright yellow. I love yellow in home decorating.
Yeah.
We're always running out of yellow fabric. It's very popular.
That's what you say. Yep. It goes fast.
Mm-hmm.
That is Daisy Garden Black. The next one is also a black background and a little bit different. It actually kind of looks, it is.
It is the same.
It's a dark background. This is the light background.
And see me, I like a lot of color. And so I like these two
I like
together.
those two. Yep.
Yeah. And then you put one in. The next one is a basic. So it isn't marked down as far.
Right.
But it goes perfect.
It goes, and
with
that's why I put it with this, because I thought it was a perfect blender fabric. It's
called chalk
texture. Yep.
This is very popular from Benortex. So.
Yep. It goes well with all of them.
Yep, it does.
Yep.
So what color is that one called? Oh, there it is, yellow. Yellow.
Oh, how creative.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Now the next one, I believe,
is a Wilmington.
From Bees and Blooms. That's what I thought. It's Bees and Blooms. And look at how pretty it goes with that. Goes with all of it.
Yeah, we have that one down. That's so pretty. Down to 780 yard.
Yep.
And so let's see. But it blends in. Like I like it with this one.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
But
it's
really,
a little more delicate, but it's beautiful. This would make a cute pillowcase.
Yeah.
Pillowcases.
And I think you have another maybe basic coming.
Yes, it's called Butter Spin.
Oh.
And it's got little dot swirlies in it. I thought it would go well with anything and everything in this line also. Look at it with that. Oh, I like it with that.
Yeah, zoom
it's called
in,
Butter
and I
Spin.
think they'll be able to see
the
dots that swirl.
Yeah, you can see it.
There
Yep.
now. Yeah, so there.
Yeah.
Now back up a little bit. There, you can start to see how the dots are swirling.
Yeah, they are, and they're showing up. Yeah, they are tiny, but that's a really good picture of that. Yeah, there you go. You see them, but you don't see them.
And then
you know?
your next one you have, she has it all color coordinated.
And I got pulled this in because I thought I went from the daisies to I really like this.
I'm going to start folding. Kathy and Mary Lou are sewing up a storm for Wednesday at 3.
They got dueling machines in there, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I like the butterflies only because it goes with daisies. It goes with these yellows.
Mm-hmm.
This fabric here would go great with it. The flowers with the yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really, really pretty.
You know, every time we say you're supposed to drink.
They're doing sips over in the kit room every time we say
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Okay. But
it's water.
Water.
Yeah, it's not,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
They'd be under the table
Yes.
if they were drinking an alcohol every time we say I say yep a lot too.
Yeah. I say yeah.
Yeah.
And then
And you say so a lot.
so.
Like so. See?
And I say oops. Whenever I make a mistake, I say it like 50 times a day. Oops. Yes. It's like, when did I start saying that? I guess I've been saying it a long time.
We need to go to broadcasting school so we could learn how to speak and enunciate words properly. And
Did you major in communications, or what did you major in, Kate?
Digital media.
Digital media?
Yeah.
So they, like communications, I can see them teaching them broadcasting, right? Yeah. We are so Pittsburgh, we are. Even the way I say Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah. It's Pittsburgh. Yes.
All right.
Yes, they said that's how they knew it was me. That's it. They said they were here today, and they heard around the corner. I went, yeah, and they went, oh, that must be Gloria. Yes.
All right. Now we got some purples.
Yes. So this is Timeless Treasures. I just love.
Did we do anything? Did we do a embroidery purse or anything with this?
We did.
Yeah.
But we kind of missed on it because we did the border. So we did the embroidery purse, but then we did the border pale, and it was too pale.
Yeah.
We needed a little more color. Yeah, so we
Gotcha.
missed on that one.
And Timeless Treasures. I'm going to have a talk with them because they call everything fleur.
Fleur, everything is called fleur. They don't really name their fabrics,
it's
right?
like
No.
really.
Mm-mm. No.
They give it a number, but they call it all fleur, which is
yeah. In order to find out
no inspiration.
the name of it, I have to go to a different website and I find out the name. Then I can go on their website and search for it. So
Now, this isn't part of the line, but I pulled it because it goes so well. It's a
does.
basic. It's a
this
basic.
is a shadow play. We
Yes.
love shadow play.
And it goes perfectly.
Oh, we
with-
did tea towels with it. They said Sherry
That's what I
says
was
she
going to
made
suggest,
some.
with that panel right there.
Yeah.
Or even the bigger if you were bold.
Yeah, I love that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
See,
Okay.
these couple here, I
I-
adore this.
yeah.
But I think we have a kit that we're waiting on more fabric for, because we have something that needs to go out that has the hummingbirds on it.
Yeah,
This is the
okay.
hummingbird fabric.
Right.
But look at how pretty that is.
Yes, it is.
Like,
the
move this
colors
out
are
of the
so
way.
pretty.
And just do these two.
Yeah.
And then if you had a mint green to pull in with this, beautiful.
Yeah.
Even
is
if you're not a purple person, and I'm not
Yeah,
purple,
that-
but I love that combination.
Uh-huh.
That shade of green, I didn't pull anything that that is close to that, but that's kind of like a minty green.
Yeah, but this next
right.
one is from the same line.
Yes, it
so
is.
here, I'll leave these out and you show the next one.
All right.
Oop.
We'll leave the border out because I think it goes with it goes
I'll
with
just
this.
go here. Okay, and
Toss
that
that one
one.
over there.
So this is from the same line, isn't it? Like there's a very pale green here.
What's it say on the selvage?
Wow, it says fleur.
That's right. I forgot.
Yes.
I'll bet this one does too.
Yeah, fleur. Yes, fleur. but it's
Fleur.
CD35, and that
This
tells
is
you.
CD 3502.
Yeah, so they're
That's
from the same
3503.
collection.
So they are from the same line. Yeah, because they're consecutive numbers.
And this one is 3501.
Yep.
Yeah, so they all go together.
Okay.
So here is packed flowers and the purples and blues. So pretty with this purple here.
And this is 3504, and it's part of the line also.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Purple packed floral, that
Yep.
one is.
Yep.
And purple, this one's also purple packed floral. They both have the same name, just different numbers.
Purple packed
So-
flower.
This one's 3502, 3504.
Yeah.
And you know, when they talk about their fabrics, they say, they don't call it like packed flowers and they call it a 3504. Yeah, so they got to listen to us.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they do name it, but they don't put it on their website
Mm-hmm.
coordinated by the name. And that's what we need. We like to know that purple is
Right.
the perfect purple with
Right.
this. So, yes, I had that at $888. So here comes a new collection. This one's brand new coming up.
I think interesting names kind of add to the allure of a line of fabric.
Yeah.
You know, they're boring. We need to talk to them.
Oh,
Oh,
lay
Jojo.
that one down. Here we go.
It's so good. There's so much detail on this one.
Yeah.
It's cute.
So that's that block of the month
Mystery.
that everybody's
This is
working.
June.
Okay.
Is this glitter flex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is too, huh?
Yeah, and it all lays in one piecing. Very cute.
Yes.
Is it done now?
This block is, but we do 2 for June. So
Oh,
we're gonna go right
yeah.
up here.
Oh,
And then we'll
yeah.
do another one for June up here.
Okay.
Now lay out all of those at once, and then we'll
I
show
forget
them
where
all.
it begins and ends.
So I'll show
What
you.
line
Okay.
is this? This, Among the Wildflowers. Oh, yeah. This I love.
Now that's the main print.
Yep.
Okay.
So let's put it over
yeah,
here.
we'll hold that one out and then lay these
Teal
out.
blue I love.
And there's the same print. Look
Yep.
at this one, a white on
Yep,
white.
same print
The green.
and the green.
Okay, then we'll put because
On the other side.
Oh, I was thinking that there'd be more than one, but look at there's the perfect perfect colors to go with it.
Yeah, now
So,
this and this are the same
yeah,
print.
and this
And
one
here goes
right there.
Yes.
So all coordinated.
Oh, look at how
Tiffany
nice that
pulled
is.
a few of these and said, "Is it okay if I make a bag with it?" Oh yes, definitely.
I had to leave
So-
her some of this one so that we didn't sell it because she did have this one pulled for bags. I said,
Yeah.
I left you yardage. Don't worry. I didn't put it on the
and we
show.
can get more. We can get more, right? Because it's a
Okay.
Benortex, isn't it?
Okay.
I think I better double check. And then we'll go through them one by one. So
We have a lot of Benortex in this show today. It's almost like
yes, it
everything
is. It's Benortex.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I like about them is that they do make extra. So if we hit on a project that is a hit,
Right.
then we can get
Pretty
more.
sure you can get
Yeah,
more.
but it's just such a bummer when we hit on something and it's really popular and
I
we
know.
can't get any more.
I know.
Yeah, so yes.
This print I really like. It kind
Look
of
at
mimics
Anita
the flowers.
says it's June 2nd and she's already blown her June fabric budget. Yes. You better up that budget.
yeah, that's right.
Better up the budget because you're just getting such good deals. Okay, so first one is the main print, the Among the Wildflowers. And now the next one is it this one, Kate? Well, we'll know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yep.
Okay. And it's got these medallions with the navy blue and teal. I like all of these. all of them.
Every color in here is reflected in the side prints. Every color.
And remember, everything that you buy today is 10% will be put back into your account to spend later, which makes it really fun. I noticed a lot of people using the money they accrued toward the fall event.
Right.
Yeah, they bought their ticket to the fall
I've heard
event.
of people that bought a machine with their store
Yes,
credit.
yes, they have.
Yep.
Yeah, which is really neat. That's
Yep.
it. Yeah. Carolyn says, what's a fabric budget? She's never heard of that. Yes. Aw. So,
Yeah.
okay, so next one, it'll be that
It's
one.
the aqua. medallion. Yep.
Mhm.
That's a good picture of the medallion. It picks it up really well.
Yeah, and here we'll swing that in so you can see how good it goes together.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, and then the next one is the white on white, which so often you need a white, and I don't like plain white. Can
Yep.
you see it? Wait, it looks white on the screen here. Can you? Oh, there. Now it's zooming in, so you can see the medallions and.
To give your eyes a rest, like Ruth
Yes,
Ann
Ruth
says.
Ann says we need that to give
Yeah.
our eye a rest. So,
And the next one is the green.
same print
Yep.
in that bright spring green, summery green, the green of brand new leaves.
Yep.
Right?
And it pulls the leaves out of the main fabric. I really like this line because there isn't anything that doesn't look odd. Like some
Yeah.
lines, sometimes you pull everything together and there's like one or two that's like, where did that
Why'd
come
they do
from?
that? Yes.
Yeah. But this one goes together so well.
Now, what one do you have next? This one right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
The
so
green.
there again.
Yep. And it's a different shade of green than this. But
yeah,
it's
it is.
Yeah, but it goes.
And there's a couple different shades of green
Yes,
in it.
in these ferny looking leaves. Yes.
And what there's like little scroll work, right? Little scroll work with flowers. And then
That'd
this
make a
is-
cute free motion quilting design.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Tommy
should
could
try
digitize
that.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like doing free motion?
Oh, yeah, it's
You
my
do?
favorite. That and ruler
Wow.
work.
Oh,
I
my
love
goodness.
both. Yeah. I could
So-
do that. Easy. In the middle of a block.
Yeah. Go
Huh.
to it.
All
Two
right.
more on this one. So, so the next one is this. That's really
Carolyn
pretty.
Hack says she's been to local shops and these are great prices.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You're right.
That's what we're trying to get the people that were so sad about Joann's closing, and that I want them to see that they can come to us and get really good deals on quality fabric. So
Joanne supposedly put out, and I saw it on Facebook this morning, look for more news about Joanne or look for, I don't know if they're going to be doing something else.
I don't know. Did they close
The way they
all of them?
worded
Does
it,
anybody
yes,
have any?
every single one is closed. Yeah.
Yeah, because somebody was saying just yesterday they posted that they were going to Joann's, and wait, didn't they all close?
Yeah,
But-
right.
Yeah,
They were selling off store fixtures,
Yeah.
and lights and everything.
yeah.
So, yeah. All right.
So, and then one more. This one gives it a little more
See, I
color.
love these two with this.
Uh-huh.
And the navy.
All right. So this one is Among the Wildflowers 2. So they must have had a one collection. So maybe
Yeah.
they're going to bring these out every year. So I just love the colors. of
I do
this.
too.
Okay. Now we're going back to fall. So this is summer. We're going back to fall. Look how good Carol folds. And then look at my folds. Look at my pile right here. So, oh well.
my.
Natalia will clean me up.
Yep,
right?
she will. All right, this line is the Chickadee Charm line, I believe. Chickadee Charm by
Last day
Wilm.
was May 31st, so just, what would that have been, Saturday? Yeah.
Chickadee Charm by Wilmington, and I
And
have
then
it
we have it,
backwards.
so I don't know whether they have Rite Aid stores all through the country, but
It's every time you turn around, one of them's closing. Walgreens closing, Rite Aid's closing.
yeah.
It's
But that's what I had heard was in Pennsylvania, the state liquor board was deciding who was going to get to sell wine and beer, and Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid wanted it, so they built these big stores to show them that they were ready, and they ended up giving it to the grocery stores. And so
that's why it's in Giant Eagle. And,
yes, Shop and Save, Giant Eagle. They gave it to the grocery stores,
Wow.
which kind of makes sense, doesn't it? You're buying food, you're buying things for a
Yeah, you don't want to
party.
go.
Yeah, Yeah, so
Get
they
Band-Aids and
said-
pick up a six-pack. Yes.
Yes, right. That might go too. You can buy Excedrin and a bottle of wine. It'll go together. Yes. But they said that they're closing, I think, 76 or 78 stores near us. Yeah.
Wow.
I know. But you know what? I always wondered, I'd go in there and there'd be 2 people in there, that giant store. You know, I wonder
know.
how are
See,
you
I get
staying
my
open?
prescriptions at Giant Eagle. I don't get them at a pharmacy.
Yeah. So
I haven't
and-
been in a pharmacy for a long time.
and then you go in the CVS's and they're busy,
Right?
and the Walgreens seem like they're doing good, but
Right.
the Rite Aid just
Yeah. And down south, like where my son is in Florida, they get everything at Publix. I don't even recall seeing pharmacies.
drugstores.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So here
Okay.
is the border print. Take a look at how pretty this is with the mums and the little chickadees. So it's chickadee
Okay,
charm.
That's the multi-repeating stripe.
Mhm, and-
Rotary purse, once again.
Yeah. And I want to do, I don't know whether we'll do it for this Thursday, but one of these Thursdays I want to do our quilt where we do, 6 inches of the border stripe with the panel.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
You're
so I
right.
wanna
Yeah,
do
yeah.
that again.
Gloria exclusive quilt. Yeah.
I think people, since we've just gotten summer, it was cold spring
I
until
know.
today.
I know.
So hopefully it's going to stay.
Is the panel next, Kate? Okay. This is the panel. Let's turn it the proper way.
So that'll be a pretty fall throw. So here we're
Yeah.
pushing fall on you. I can't wait. Moda is bringing out that Nantucket. That was the same. What was it called last
Shoreline.
year? Shoreline
Shoreline.
last year.
Camille Ross
we have
Kelly.
a pillow. We have a pillow.
Now,
in this
didn't she
building.
used to design with her mother? Was it Bonnie and
Yeah,
Camille
yeah,
at one
uh-huh.
point?
And her
Now
mother retired.
Yeah, so she just does designing
see
fabrics
it.
on her own.
I did see it today, but it's some real pretty blues and greens. Everybody went nuts over it last year. And there's a quilt. I'm going to get Tommy to digitize the block. It's a flower block.
Yeah.
So
I did a table runner, but I pieced my flowers. The ones that Tommy digitized because I didn't have a hoop big enough to do
Yeah.
his. So I pieced it and I love it. In fact, it's on my table now.
So I marked this down to $10.95 a yard.
Yep.
And you will get, and if it goes to waitlist, I can get more of this. So I'll
Yeah.
check that right when the show is over. Okay. Now there's more.
Am I
over
going
there.
to this stack
Yeah,
next?
that stack, because it's from the same
There.
collection. So you'll see that pretty green.
Look at how well this green goes with this, with the golds.
Yeah, now is that
It's a perfect shade of green with these golds.
right?
This is,
So would you put that as your sashing? Now remember, you'll have this green. Yeah, I think that would be really pretty.
yes,
Yeah, I'd love that, I think. Yeah.
right there.
Okay, and then next is the gold yellow packed
See, you
floral.
know what this reminded me of? This reminded me of that purple that was with one of these lines.
Mhm.
It was
Packed.
almost,
Yeah,
it
but
was
that's
almost,
from a different company.
yeah, it is.
Yeah, they do that. Here it is right here. This is what it reminded you of.
Yeah,
So very similar.
these are mums. What are these?
I think they're supposed to be mums, right? I think that probably ladies that know flowers know the exact name of it.
Well, I know flowers, but I don't know this. That looks more mummish than this. I don't know.
So you could do, well, we need a border print, but you could back it in this and wrap around bind in the yellow
This one is my choice.
for a border, like a
Yes.
4-inch border
Yes.
going around.
I would do this.
Then is that too much green in a row,
No.
right? If you do
And
your
then do
sashing
this.
with that, so do the gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Or
there's
do the gold. No, I wouldn't put the gold because there's gold here. You want a break of the gold and then more gold.
yeah. So
That's
Oh, you're
pretty.
thinking you're sashing
Right.
in this and you're
Well, two
bordering
borders.
that.
Yeah.
I like this next one.
Yeah, you
Pull
could do
that
a
next
thin,
Thin.
yeah,
Of the
sashing,
green.
and then a border.
Yeah, I think I would like that, but
You
then
like-
the border
you
out
like
of this
this one?
I do.
See, and this print has the chickadees on it.
Mm-hmm. That's
I said up in the room, you remember W.C. Fields, I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
My little chickadee.
yeah.
And Genevieve did. I said, do you know who W.C. Fields is? She said, no.
No.
Do you know who W.C. Fields is?
No.
We're
What year
old.
was that
We're
from?
old.
Was it from the 30s? I mean, it was
Oh,
before the
yeah.
40s. Yeah. So it was old movies when we were young.
Yep.
Yeah.
My
I
little
love
chickadee.
that. I
He used
love
to have the
that one.
cigar and the hat.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And now, who was the woman that was in his movies?
Oh, I know. And he used to
Mae
abuse
West.
her. Yes.
Mae West.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he used to abuse her
Yeah.
verbally and physically and slap pies in her face, like slapstick
Yeah.
stuff, not physically.
Spider Mums. Spider
Oh,
Mums.
those are spider mums.
Those are,
Okay, no,
yeah.
somebody said
Spider-
spider chrysanthemums.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's her mom's favorite flower. So this would be, this would bring back memories for you to have a quilt out of this, right?
Okay, this is the same print as this, except this has got a beige, that's a new word.
Uh-huh.
And this is kind of a chocolate.
Yes.
I like chocolate.
You like lighter. I always like darker.
See, but
I
for
like more
this, I
color.
like the darker.
Yeah, because this
Yeah.
is light.
Right,
Right?
right.
Now take a look at the next one, because I kind of like that one as a border print.
Yep. Now, what are these?
Are they acorns? No, they're just berries.
Little berries.
Berries. So what are they? Berry tossed brown.
Okay, berry toss. It's berry tossed.
Mm-hmm. Go.
We're really flopping them all over the
poor
table.
Kate is having to follow us.
Moving
Yeah.
around.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, so she can zoom in
Yeah.
so you can see the little berries. Okay, and then what? There's one more in this line.
No, actually, it might be the same print because it's
Oh,
got the berry.
yeah.
See, you don't see the stalks on here, but they're in there faintly,
Yeah.
very faint. This is the
Okay.
same print with a light background.
So all of them beautiful, all from Wilmington.
See, I like this with this.
Yeah,
I
you-
really do.
Yeah, I do too. I love this.
Yeah,
one.
it's a nice contrast to the light background.
Like I think I would do that deep
The
green
gold for the
First
green.
green, I think, yeah.
Here,
I
let's
think
pull
the
it over.
green. So just a little stripe of the green, like that, and then we'll put this one with it.
Oh, that is pretty.
Now, okay, what do we
That's
wrap around behind
pretty.
it? I was thinking this gold.
The
to wrap.
gold.
Yeah, let's do. I'll grab that one out.
Okay.
Well, look at that one, because yeah, I like that. So that
Whoops.
we back it and wrap around, bind it. I better keep all these pieces here. We're not going to give it. I'll get Joni working on a quilt.
Oh,
quilt.
that's pretty.
Yeah, so this would be just. It would just be a little bit showing.
Yeah, right.
But you'd back. Oh, this is perfect.
I like it.
Okay, we got the word.
Yeah,
It
I
is
like
beautiful.
it a lot.
Yeah, so we will have our it's our Gloria Horn exclusive quilt. It ends
Yeah.
up being just like 40, 41 inches wide, so it's perfect as a
Yep.
throw. So I said, Kate, that's her next project, has to be a throw, because she has the pillow on a bench at home, and now she needs a throw to throw over the bench, and then that will look really good. So I'm keeping this one. I'm going to hide
Okay.
it over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Bear with us.
Yeah.
We can't work
Here,
with
I'll
this
fold.
mess.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll fold, even though I'm a terrible folder, and you show the fabric. Okay.
Here's some more.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Next one up is
Some remnants.
Yeah.
remnants next.
Somebody's asking about the fall collection that's going to be at the retreat.
Oh,
So I got to pull
really?
that out.
See, I asked somebody, did I? Oh, I asked Kate what this was for. And she said,
the other
fall
one.
retreat. Oh, I
Yeah,
love
the
this.
other one.
With the golden
The border
metallic.
stripe isn't here. Oh, here it is. Okay. So, I mean, there's like 5, 6 fabrics in the line, but for me, these are the prettiest. This is the fall retreat.
Yes,
Yes.
with that metallic. The metallic really
it's
sets it
gorgeous,
off in
isn't
the
it?
black background.
Yeah.
Yes.
So to make our fancy fill show up, Remember, I always use ivory shimmer with
Right,
this. Yes, I
right.
got to order ivory
Right.
shimmer. So this is just 2 out of like 8 bolts that go together. But
Look
it is the
let me
prettiest
open this
ball
up a little
in
bit.
the world. So
Look at
and
the
you will go home
pumpkin.
with your projects finished.
These leaves.
Everybody finished their projects.
The leaves
So-
are beautiful.
So we do have this
pumpkin.
for sale because right now I can get more. So, I think it's called Autumn or something. I forget. I have to-
Harvest.
Harvest. Okay, if you search for Harvest on our site, they'll pop up. Okay, I'll get rid of
I
this
love
for
this. Okay.
you because you have just a few more.
Are we doing pre-cuts?
Do we have any? Oh yeah,
we
we have.
do
You have them over
pre-cuts?
there, right? Yeah.
These are stash builders. We can do them now. Break it up a little bit.
Okay, she has some
I have
pre-cuts.
the stash builders in first before I
Okay. Yep.
So this is our stash building bundle.
Yep.
Oh, look at that. So it is 5+ yards of fabric. Ruth Ann puts these together for us. They are all current fabrics that we're using right now. So when we get to the end of the bolt where we have less than a yard, it goes into the stash builders. So it's 5+ yards for only $19.88. And remember, $1.98 goes back into your account.
Yep.
To spend later. So it ends up just like $4 a yard. That's all it is.
These are representative of what you get. You know, you won't get these specifically, but every fabric in these bags is top quality. It's stuff that we're using currently, and you can't beat this bargain for the price.
Right.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
So we just have 3 of them here. Ruth Ann is bringing in flannel bundles.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yep.
Is there flannel upstairs still?
I don't know.
Because I like to do flannel pajamas. We need John to do pajama bottoms.
Yeah.
I love to do flannel pajamas.
Okay, so
Are we
you
gonna
were going to
do-
show the pre-cuts,
'Kay.
right? So,
So Autumn Breeze.
Oh, this is a sneak peek.
yeah. So
Should we open this one or just show the back?
just show the back.
Okay.
This is Nancy Halverson's new line.
This is
So we got
yeah, and it's going to be as popular as Wander Lane, trust me, because she's got a book out that features these prints, and it's gorgeous. It's
I think we
fall.
should show the whole line next Monday.
You want to do
And the
that?
book. The
Okay.
book,
All
yeah.
right. The quilts
So,
in the book are
We can't
fabulous.
do Americana yet. We're not doing Americana because they still have kits to make.
Right.
And also I reordered Americana and it isn't in yet. So as soon as they're done making the kits that require the Americana fabric, then we will do it. But yeah, and as soon as hopefully it's Riley Blake, and hopefully they will ship out
Yeah.
our Americana, so we'll have the complete collection to show you.
I'm making
So,
a
yeah.
project now that features the Americana charm pack that
Yes,
we may
it's really
we
cute
may be
too.
doing something with,
Uh-huh.
maybe teaching it, but we'll definitely have the pattern. But it's adorable.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, this is Autumn Breeze, and you really don't get the impact of how rich these colors are without looking at the fabric. They are so saturated, rich. They are beautiful.
So maybe you're going to show that the bag that uses this is a brand new bag on Thursday, right? Can
but
we
I
show
did
that
it
on
in
Thursday?
Americana.
I know, but we could show other options.
Oh,
so we could have
definitely.
yardage with this.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
So we'll have a neat
Yep.
new project to show you on
Yep.
Thursday. Okay.
I went crazy when this fabric line came in. Without even knowing that she had a pattern to go with it. I went
now,
crazy.
what one do you have next? Flower patches?
Yep.
Okay.
This is a fun line. It's great for kids. Look at that fabric. Look at that, how cute.
Yeah. Bright colors.
Yeah, bright.
So
Very
5 by
bright colors. There
5s.
was something that was like
Yeah, for only
tie-dyed. Look at that.
$10.88.
Yep.
I mean, the pre-cuts have all gone way up in price. And so we marked that one down to $10.88. And lots of beautiful colors for summer. Perfect for summer.
Yeah, bold, great to do something for the kids.
Now, what do you have
Yep.
next?
Next is Sunlit Serenade, I believe. This is a charm pack of Sunlit
it's
Serenade.
beautiful,
And you know,
isn't it?
it's hers and my favorite colors, the blues and the yellows. I love that. Yep.
Oh, that is so pretty. So
I
you're
like
going to
the
have
splatter.
to put a kit together with this and yardage to go with it. So we'll have like 4 selections.
Well, we got that Muse, that
Yeah,
line that's more a little feminine. I
Yeah.
thought it would be really cute. With
I got to
the,
see that, but we didn't get the yardage yet.
bows.
Yeah.
I thought it would be pretty.
Okay. Yeah. Her cart, Janet says her cart just tipped over. It's so full. Yeah. All right. Let's
Okay.
see. So it looks like Wilmington's Garden. There it is.
Okay, this is Garden Grace. This line is actually one of John's favorites. So I guess it must have a little bit of a masculine feel to it. Maybe that's why he likes it, though there
grays
are
and greens
florals and stripes. You know,
It does. It looks a
yeah.
little
I mean, if you
masculine.
eliminated the florals from this and the butterflies, you could definitely do something for a man with this. You know, the
So
stripes.
Garden Grace.
And the next one is Morning Blooms. This was your choice for the spring event, wasn't it,
Yes,
first?
I
But she
love
changed her
this.
mind as usual.
Yeah. Well, everybody loved the Americana.
I know.
It was different. And
I
everybody
know.
loves Lori Holt. And I thought this is kind of, even though it's absolutely so beautiful, but
That's my favorite.
yeah, Janet's cart just blew a tire, tipped
then-
over and blew a tire. Yes, that's good, Janet. Keep it up.
Yep. And this one here is my favorite. Yep. Beautiful.
know, I
the
love
blues.
that. Yeah.
And then the next one, we haven't shown this. This specific, though we do have yardage also, but the line is called Butterfly Calypso. This is a fat quarter bundle. There are 22 pieces in this bundle.
Wow.
And it features, if you can see from the
that's
side.
pretty good. 22 pieces for $69.88. That's pretty
yep,
good.
Yep. There's grains in there. There's this fabric is beautiful. It's got butterflies. Obviously it's called Butterfly Calypso, Carol. But it's gorgeous. That's a 22-piece fat quarter bundle. Fat quarters are 9 by 22.
And then you got, I didn't even know we had any of these left. We mustn't have very
Yes,
many.
and this was your first choice for the cruise. Then you
yeah.
changed your mind
Yeah,
again.
Yeah. And this one, it came in too close to the cruise date.
Yeah.
I love it. It's Robin Pickens for Moda.
Yep.
And beautiful for summer shells.
That's
and
pretty, yep.
Beautiful colors. Oh,
Yep.
so pretty. Serena Shores.
Yep.
10-inch squares.
Yep.
All
Okay.
right, now back to fabric.
Just a couple more. This line is called
I think.
Melody.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I
Tommy
remember
was
this.
going to use this for
yes,
something.
and he didn't. But so here it is. This is by. It's Melody by. Oh, it's a Riley Blake.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So maybe we should lay them all out so they
We
can
will.
see what is going to coordinate with it. We'll go, like I would
this.
say that one's a main print.
This one,
Oh, look at this. Oh, these are Cafe. These are Cafe.
I put those two on
Okay.
the bottom because.
So are these
Yep.
Melody? Here, I'll come over
No,
so they
the
can see
cave
what
don't
I'm
go.
doing.
The cave doesn't go with this line.
But how about
Let's put
this? Whose
here.
is this? This
It's
is,
a Melody also.
yeah, Melody. Okay,
Right,
so
right.
I'll pull them out so you can see them all together, and then you'll have
Put-
a better idea what you'd like. Okay.
The little
And I
sprigs.
marked it way down because we got it in for Tommy's thing, and he decided not to use it, and so we
Yep.
marked it way down to $6.88 a yard.
Yep.
So we'll just show them. So let's do the green one first.
Yeah, like you said,
she
this is-
had the Deco Leaves green, and that one's already gone. But maybe do this one next.
Yeah, this is kind of like the main print.
I think they call this one Clover.
Yeah.
Clover. It's only $6.88 a yard.
Yeah. If you're going to build something, start with this and then work your way through these to add to it.
Mm-hmm.
I like this with it.
Yeah. And then we've got the
I do like this.
Deco leaves. I don't see that colonial.
Melody,
Unless this
that-
is it right here.
That's it. That's the
Okay.
colonial. Yes.
So it's kind of, now that I would put with this butterfly
Right,
when we get to the
right.
butterfly.
Look at how pretty.
Yeah, that's really pretty.
Yep.
Yes. Okay, so the next one is Melody Vines Aqua.
Yep. That's
And what
it.
would you put with that one? Oh, this, the pink.
Yes.
And so the blue, and I think that pink. We haven't shown the pink one yet, though.
Right.
So Melody, next one is Melody Vines Apricot. All of these are only
That's this one.
$6.88. Plus, you'll get the 10% put back in your cart. You better go get another cart, Janet. You better go get another
Get
cart.
the supersized cart.
Yeah, yes. Go back and get the cart that has the kid's car attached.
Yeah.
And you can fill the car. Yes. All right. And then the next one is the Flutter Flora.
That's this one.
And we decided it would go really good with
Oh,
this
I
one.
like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Like a bag out of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be pretty.
And then there's Flutter Flora Peach.
Yes, that's that one.
And we decided that we like this blue with it.
Right.
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 And this green.
The green. I like it with the green. Look
Mm-hmm.
at that.
Yeah, that's pretty. Okay. And then what do we have after that one? Oh,
Oh, the
the
Caif.
Caif. Now, I didn't see the Caif.
These
in the
are, we
lineup.
have just a very small
Yeah.
amount left over from
A bag.
the Strawberry Thief
Yes.
bag by We Love to Stitch that Deb did.
We're wondering what We Love to Stitch is cooking up because we haven't seen anything new from them in a while. But this one is just gonna
This one is called Artichoke.
This is Caif Facette from Free Spirit, and we have it at $8.88 a yard.
Her bag
But
was
you never
exquisite.
see any Caif
Nope.
at that price. Yeah,
Nope.
that bag was really
Yep,
pretty.
it was something. And this is Michael Moss Daisy. Is that how you pronounce Michael Moss?
Yeah, but it is
It's
a
an
Caif.
aqua. Yes.
Yeah, and it was meant to go together, but you know how their fabrics never really go together.
But
then
they
they go
they
together.
work together.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
In each of these, the Charming Duffel, I think they did something with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So both of those Caif fabrics at only $8.88 a yard. So that is it.
Yeah.
And thank you all so much. So what's in the lineup for tomorrow? Do we know? So
Tomorrow? What's tomorrow?
tomorrow,
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tiffany will be on.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure
Okay.
what she's doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We got to help her. She has got so many orders for bag kits. We got to all help her. So we will.
I know.
Get the kits out. All right. All right, everyone. Enjoy your fabric. We're just asking you. Oh, I guess the last thing that we have in the lineup is the fall event. And there's still, can you believe we sold out this fast? This is what happened one year when we did
In
the
the matter of
cruise.
what, a week or two?
No,
Like,
like days, just days.
oh
I
my
think, yeah.
gosh.
But we did a cruise and it sold out overnight. And all these people were there, what cruise? What cruise? And we said, well, we quit
advertising it
because it was sold out.
full. Right,
Mhm.
right.
So I know. And that's it. It's just, we can't, like, it was perfect with 15 students per class. Any more wouldn't have been any good, right?
Right.
And so 15 students a class and 4 classes going on. So each session we take 60 people. And then by the time we've given that class 6 days straight, we're tired.
Yeah.
So we
I
can't.
only did 4 and I was beat.
Yeah, so we
but it
can't
was
do it.
so enjoyable that
Yeah.
I'm doing it
Mhm.
again.
Everybody loved it,
the
and
fall.
to see everybody's posting pictures
yep,
of what they made
yep,
made us
I
feel
love
so
it.
good. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. If you filled your cart and you know there's some you don't want, if you could take them out of your cart now, because then those that are on wait lists will get it and they'll be really happy. But check out soon. We'll get started on your orders like tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
right? All right. Thank you all so much.
Bye,
and we will see
everybody.
you tomorrow.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye.